Good day, this is Luke, director of Vamps and Lun and Unsane.
Yo, this your girl Mo. What's happening? What's up?
Girl, you working with some ass, yeah. You're bad, yeah. Yeah. Okay, it's your girl, Liljenredd. Back at you with the 99 and the 2000.
Hey, it's your girl Pixie, aka Pixxelrella, bringing you the salsa caliente con sabor latino.
And you are listening
Live to the real voices of SIMTAINMENT.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
Gangsta for life.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Liljenredd, and we're back with another episode 4 of the Real Voices of SIMTAINMENT. We have a special guest here, Gimbitmen. He is a A-lister in the Sims machinima community. He does voices for, I think, about 10,000 people. Am I right, Gimbitmen?
Yeah, basically, I miscounted, to be honest.
So yeah, we're here to go ahead and introduce him, and let's get this show rolling. So where do you get your inspiration from?
Mostly from when I was little. I always watched cartoons, and I would always want to like duplicate that, or at least be kind of like a voice actor, because I watched a lot of like Looney Tunes, and I seen that most of those voices were from Mel Brooks, I think. No, it was, yeah, wait, no, I don't know who it was from, but yeah, he did a lot of voices, and I wanted to do something like that. But I mean, one day I just pulled up a mic and tried it out.
Nice.
Okay, so what kind of cartoon? You say you get your inspiration from cartoons. Like, what kind of cartoons do you be watching, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, it was mostly like Voltron, or like the Looney Tunes, or
you know what? I was just about to ask you Bugs Bunny. Like, you be watching Bugs Bunny?
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit of Bugs Bunny too, you know. And like, he did most of those voices, like Bugs Bunny, Yosemite Sam, and it was all just him. And
Yeah.
like,
Mel
I
Blanc.
don't know, like, yeah, Mel Blanc, that's his name. But yeah, so I mean, I just thought that was kind of cool. And then like watching those like shitty 90s cartoons that didn't have like good voice acting, but
Yeah.
like it was still like very like cool to me, because I was like, oh, I really want to do that when I get older.
Have you ever noticed, like, you know, with the cartoons, like what they be saying? Because like one day I was watching it as an adult, and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I just watched that as a kid. Like, the guy, I think the rooster was like, I want to cut your body open and sleep in your carcass or something like that.
Oh my goodness. Most of those adult jokes.
Yeah, I was like, and but they be showing these to kids, and I be like, I can't believe, like, but that just goes to show you that I wasn't really paying attention. I was just looking at the, you know, the cartoon itself. So, but anyway, my second question to you is, like, how do you feel about playing in necessity of the Sim series, like an African male? How do you feel about voicing over for that kind of character?
I honestly do not mind or do not care. Like, I do not see like, oh, I'm playing African man, or I'm playing a drunken man, or a white boy, you know, like, because I mostly do play like the shy type characters, the boy that never gets the girl. Like, I always play those, and it's so like, I'm sorry, I probably just crashed the Sims community. I'm so sorry, but
I'm
no,
sorry,
I
Patrick.
but like, I have played so many of those roles, and like, when I ever like get to play like an African male, or a pirate, or just an older gentleman, or a fat mare. I think I was a mare for someone's series in this chat. I forgot who it was, but I was a mare. I was really old and stuff. I was like, oh look, I have wrinkles and I have a tummy. It's cute. But Yeah, so I don't know, like I don't mind it. Like I love it because it gives me more range just to work with instead of just being like, oh, I'm a shy boy, or oh, okay, I'll just be me,
I would say you put an asshole in Wishing Star or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah.
love playing the asshole types. Those are my favorite.
Yeah, you. Oh, and you play Kevin too in Sweet Monique series.
Yeah.
Boyfriend.
He's definitely not gonna be shy in my series. He plays Noel.
Yeah, but yeah, it's really good just to play these different types because when I usually read the role, I don't ask for like, oh, what color are they or like who are they. I usually just want to read like their background story. Like I always want that. It's like the main goal. Like if I can, like if they say, oh, you're gonna play a janitor and he's very grumpy, then I actually put myself in the mindset of it, and then I'll look up like YouTube videos and see how some people play janitors and probably cartoons or real series or something I'll find for reference.
Okay, so you study it first before you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Well, first of all, I got respect that you don't ask like a ton of questions about a character because I hate people that do that. Like I remember, like my villain, the guy was asking, "Whoa, what's he like? What's the type? How do you want to sound?" And I'm like, use your imagination, fool.
Wait, was that me or was that?
No, it wasn't you. No.
Oh, okay. What's he sound like? Does he sound like a goofy person? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I leave the picture of the character with like voice actors to give them an idea. As voice actor yourself, does that help a little bit when they give you a picture reference?
Actually, it does. It helps me a lot because, whose series was it? I think it was yours, Little Jin Red. I hope I said that right. Yeah, so you didn't send me a picture of an African male. I'm pretty sure it was your series. I'm pretty sure. And when I was reading the lines, I was like, oh, he's African. Like during like half the script reading, I was like, what am I doing? Oh, you know? But yeah, it helps a lot.
But the way you play Patrick was pretty cute, and I liked it anyway. So, and then I love that when you threw in the ad-libs, I love that. So it was cool. It worked. It really worked. So yeah, I didn't mind it at all.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's good. And I love doing ad-libs all the time, as much as I can.
Oh, was that both of your questions, Jen?
Yeah, that's all I have for him. Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah, you're probably gonna get a million questions, but just head us up on that one.
Oh, okay.
One of my main ones is how does it feel to be like an A-lister, kind of like one of the main sold-out voice actors in the Sims community?
So much power. Just kidding. No, no. I'm kidding. Good, but at the same time, it gets annoying for me, like because sometimes like I'll be watching a series, like sometimes I pull up like Sims series, and like I would not know that I'm in them because I do not keep up with it. Sometimes like I'll be like, oh, I started this, like I'll be watching, I'll be like, wait, oh god, that's me. Oh, and then like I'll click it out, or I'll like skip over myself. I'm like, okay, skip. I don't want to hear myself.
Nice. And is there any advice you have for any other aspiring voice actors and like thoughts on the type of characters that you perform?
Okay. Ooh, that's a good question. Really good.
Thank you.
Yikes. Hi guys. But for other people that are trying to be more out there on voice acting, I would recommend them not trying to. I don't like this whisper yell that some actors do, like some voice actors that are coming up. Like the script would say, because when you're voice acting, you're not you. So like get out of the sense that it's you, because this is not you. Like in all the series that I played in, it's not me. It's this character. It's that character. I would say don't be scared. You know, like even if your parents are home, which my parents was home like a lot of times when I was child. They would literally open the door and like say my line to me and then laugh about it. And like that's the thing I had to do, is get comfortable but like the whisper yell is always like the funniest thing to hear from a voice actor, because it clearly says yelling, but they go, ah, and it's so funny because I'm just like, oh, okay. So, yeah.
Do it over.
Yeah, they do that whisper yell. So, you know, if any voice actor out there is coming up and wants to voice act, if you see yelling, actually yell, because it shows more into what kind of person you are, because it shows that you're not scared just to like shine, or scared to like actually be out of your like comfort zone.
All right, so you guys heard it there. He's actually performed the action that they tell you to in the script. Stop half-assing it.
Stop half-assing it.
Right.
Well, that's one of the things, and I can.
Mom, damn it.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's been times where I put like they have to yell angry, and David that plays Alexander Garth, I'm talking to you. You gotta actually yell and be pissed off about it. Don't like whisper because your parents are home. Just say you're playing Fortnite or some shit.
Yeah.
And Pixie, you got any questions for me?
Yeah. When did you decide you wanted to get into voice acting, and why?
So I was watching this thing, what was it called? Those Maple stories. You know those Maple stories with those little chibis?
I remember those like back in the early, or like I'd say mid 2000s.
Yeah, so I was watching a lot of those, and you know, they were like had question marks, and like some of them did have voiceover and some didn't. So I would watch a lot of them, and I was like, I could do this. This is great. And then I tried it, and like there's the video still up on YouTube. It's so horrible. Like I recorded my face and everything. I was like, you don't need to record your face, guys, by the way. But yeah, I recorded it. I was like reading the lines, like if I was a scared like deer or something. I was just like, I am a guy and I'm natural. And it was so horrible.
Yeah, but we gotta all start somewhere.
How are you? You know, it was just so deadpan.
Well, practice makes perfect, and look at you now.
Yeah, it does. It's actually really good. Like just practice all the time that you can, and it helps you actually get out of things also.
Yeah, it makes you a little more confident.
Mm-hmm.
All right, with so many roles you voice for, how do you make the time and focus yourself on each character without getting them confused?
I don't. I really don't.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, like I really don't. Like I get so confused with most of them that I would usually have to like either go back to the voice recording and listen back to how my voice sounded, or I would go load up a YouTube video and like rewatch the episode. And sometimes for my time to focus on maybe myself, sometimes like that is usually like pushed out. So if I'm like having a stressful day, what I always do is just think to myself like, okay, this person needs their lines by probably a week or so. Production is probably going to take like a couple days because come on, we're simmers. We literally burn through recording, but sometimes it can be a drag. But I always try to like put everything aside in my personal life and do the voice acting, even if I'm stressed or upset. I just think like, okay, this is going to someone. But getting them confused, I get them a lot of confused because there's some that I know like off my hand, and then there's some that I still have to like be like, oh yeah, I played that character. When did I play this character? You know?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And Mo, you got any questions for him?
Yes, I have questions for Mr. X-Men. As you may or may not know, I'm not good at pronunciation, so I'm not even going to try to pronounce your credit name. So I'm going to say X-Men. Anyway, my question for you is, how do you feel about your role as Kevin in the Fate Season 2 series?
Okay, that's really good. So I was like, that's really good. I love Kevin. He's funny.
Seriously. And secondly,
he's funny, but like he's a little dumb, and he needs to, you know, stop being a player.
We agree.
He really needs to stop being a player.
Right. So, can you relate to his character in any way?
That's a no.
Or you may have seen someone probably behave the way that he has. You know, it can be relatable
Well,
to anything outside of you.
well, I mean, when I was it was a really bad face, but you know, he kind of reminded me of that, you know, of that time of my life. So it gave me like a little sense of like
Yeah, we're lagging a little bit on my side.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Give me a
your
second.
voice was in and out.
Okay, give me a sec real quick. Let me just refresh it real quick, okay? This is my fiance. Kept on calling me.
Ooh.
I didn't know he said fiance. I thought he said Mike fiance. I'm like, what is that?
Oh, I always say his name like that. I always call my fiance like fiance. It makes me laugh.
All right. Well, I'm sorry. Where were we at?
We was asking him how can he relate to the character Kevin.
Yeah. So before I got like static here, messed up. Yeah, I can relate to him. Like, I mean, not with the cheating part because I know he was cheating, but more of like, in a sense, dumb. Okay, because I'm pretty dumb. Like, I'm not the brightest. I try to be, but I'm not, you know? And I feel like he's a little clumsy and he needs to watch what he says half the time, which is kind of like me. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So if you could be anyone or anything, what would it be and why?
Bed, probably because it's so comfortable. I want to be in bed like 24/7. So I would be a bed. You know?
So you'll get laid on. You get a lot of play, don't you think?
Well, I mean, yeah, but like bed. At least I'll be warm half the time.
Now, what if you get the warmth of something else that you might not like?
Oh shit.
Or wetness. Yes, or wetness.
Wet and shit.
Okay, maybe I don't want to be a bed. Okay.
Don't be R. Kelly's bed.
Ew. Get peed on. Get peed on.
Be a potato.
Why would you want to be a potato?
Because I get be a couch potato, you know, just like laying down and throwing out.
And get eaten. You're gonna eat your ass. I want some French fries. You're gonna be fried.
Did you not see the beginning of Sausage Party?
Okay.
Wow.
Oh gosh. In the bun.
So
Do not let the kids watch that, please don't.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, that's definitely not a kid's cartoon.
It's not.
Oh man. So Gimba, just kind of relaying on some of the background questions I had. How many characters do you think all together have you done?
Last time I rallied them all up, that was like 4 years ago. Last time I rallied up, I'm counting 2019.
Oh shit!
But that was 4 years ago, and I would say about probably 50, somewhere around there.
Oh man, I'm only at 3.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna catch up.
But most of them were like in production. Like most of them weren't like gonna be out, but then they got unreleased.
Yeah, I noticed that. How does that make it feel? Some of the time, like I know, like it's not like the work like filming part you did, but just like the voices that you turned in for a lot of stuff that was a trailer only.
Oh, there was this really good trailer, but it kind of makes me a little disappointed, but at the same time, like I understand things happen. But there was this trailer, I forgot what it was. Oh, it was for Peter Pan, and I was in it. I was just a pirate. I was a drunken pirate, but I only had like 3 lines, but like I love the script so much and like how much detail got put into it. And then I watched the trailer opening. It was so good. I forgot her thing, but she made another one called Cinder, which was like Cinderella, but like the robot version. It's really good. But
okay,
it kind of like makes me a little bit upset because like just having my voice, like maybe like I'll have some where there be like 50 lines or 40, and I'll be like saying these lines over and over. And there has been times where I had like been so perfection at them that I love them so much that when I don't see them like get canceled or something, it gets me kind of like upset because like I really wanted to see people how they would react to my performance on.
Right.
Yeah. And I was gonna say, like, from all your past like performances and like videos, do you like watch all the projects that you're in, or are you like busy most of the time to do it?
Being gaslighted by the Sims community. Okay, but that's the question you just gave me. But I mean, I watch most of them, and then sometimes I don't watch most of them. It's not because like I don't want to watch them. It's most of the time that either I don't get a send link or I don't have time. But when when you send me links, like that actually really helps me because it actually puts me to like actually watch it. So I'll sit down, I'll make me a popcorn or something, and then I'll watch it for a little bit, and then I'll be like, oh, this is really good.
Oh,
and
so you haven't seen Vamps yet, huh?
Vamps? Is that the blood? Wait, Bloodthirst? Is that like the same? Oh
no.
Vamps? What's Vamps? Wait, I sound like one of those characters. Not characters. I sound like one of those voice actors. It's like Vamps. What is that? Like, no, I'm not that type. But like,
no, you played. Wow, I can't remember your character's name. Holy shit! Hold on.
And you're telling me if I watched it, and you can't even remember my character? I cannot.
Oh, Wyatt. That's his name. Wyatt.
Yeah, I was Wyatt. Remember Wyatt? Blonde hair Wyatt?
Nope.
Right?
Nope.
Black hair Wyatt? Black hair, red eye Wyatt?
He didn't go red eyes for him, but he has black hair, yes.
Yeah, see, I watched it, obviously. Good series.
That's alright, I'll send you the link, because you messed out. I thought you watched it, but it's alright. I'll send you the link.
I feel like I did. I feel like I watched at least a little. Probably. I'm saying probably. But, yeah, most of the time, like, when, sometimes, like, I'll have, like, I'll watch a long time series for, like, 2 seasons or so, and then I won't watch them, and then the director will make, like, a joke with me, like, she'll send it to me, or the person would. And then I'll just be like, oh, what's this joke? But I'll laugh about it. Not in a bad way, but like as a way of like, you know, just giving them like a little heads up. But sometimes I forget.
Yeah, it's alright. It's kind of... Oh, hang on, I'm coughing. Nope, still good.
Why you just mute it? Mute your mic.
Yeah.
I did. I was like leaning on the post to talk while I was coughing, so I couldn't get back up. And then I got back up. But I'm alright now.
Okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Give him some milk.
Ew. Hate milk.
You need some milk.
Almond milk.
Good.
It reminded me of this one series that I did. It was the full season. Someone sent me the whole script. It was episode 1 through 12. And I did all the lines in one day. My throat was hurting. And it never got published. Only one episode went up, and she was like, I'm done. And I was just like, no. And then she's like, yeah, the other voice actors, they want to send lines. And I'm just like, what is wrong with you guys? We're supposed to work as a team, you know?
Yeah, and it would be great, like, if most voice actors, I'm not telling you guys what to do, but like, if like they had like so much vocal range to where they could sound like 8 different characters all together, it would make like projects so much more easier.
Yeah. It was like that one character that girl character. No, I forgot where I was, but I was that girl character in one of them. I forgot. You remember, Lou?
Who?
Remember? It was like a girl character I was. Oh, it was a cross gesture. I forgot what it was, but it was like it was by your friend. I forgot.
Oh, Broken Sims.
Yeah, remember? I was the guy that was cross-dressing. I forgot. But yeah, that was a good series.
The only thing I remember you doing the commercial for him. It was like the android girl you have sex with or something.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, that was like so bad. I wish I never did it because I got so much backlash, to be honest.
Yeah, I heard he did too. It was like bad. Yeah. But you know,
I got a lot of backlash for that.
I just use the excuse I'm a controversial director, and that's usually.
What did you do for you to get backslash for that?
Oh, it was very raunchy, if we must, for females, and for me, like I was just doing a voice, but people took it as serious. But I was only doing a voice as a character. You know, it was not supposed to take as serious, but it got too serious with the community, and it got removed, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he took it down, I think, after like the first night.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's creativity at the end of the day. Art is art. I mean, there's been worse things that have been uploaded. I definitely know that. Like, there was like this Australian person. I don't know if they were male or female, but they like uploaded like a person with a hijab. They were like doing a create video, and she called it a terrorist tea towel as the title.
Oh.
So yeah, it was pretty bad off of that.
That's why I get worried about sometimes when I do roles. It's like, okay, I hope people know that I'm doing this as a character, not as me. Like I don't believe on their ways of the character.
Right.
Yeah.
True. I was gonna say, and then the last
serious like that. It's called creativity. You know, people are allowed to write however they want to write and create whatever they want to create. You know, it's another form of freedom of speech. You know, you create whatever you want to create, and that's it. You know, people shouldn't judge you by what you're acting. It's called acting. Yeah, you don't see your face, you're using your voice to act, but people shouldn't judge because there's many movies out there, you know, and that's been written and filmed that are disgusting and stuff like that, but that doesn't mean that the actor that's portraying, you know, that's acting that character, it's them for real. You know, it's just the role that they're acting, and people shouldn't take that seriously. You know, it's called ignorance.
That's like what I'm trying to get.
And that's kind of what I was going to get into on the next question. But before we get over to that, I just want to make sure everybody's asked what they needed to ask. And I kind of wanted to end it off in asking you again, but what are your plans for future of 2019 when it comes to voice acting or just the Sims community in general?
Wait, can you repeat that? Sorry, my parents were calling.
Yep, no problem. I was basically saying, what is your kind of goals for 2019, or just like what's in the future for you when it comes to voice acting or the Sims community in general?
Oh, okay. For 2019, for voice acting goes, and for my channel, I mean, I would just take as much as roles as they come for 2019. But I mean, I need to make a new voice demo reel, which I haven't made 2019.
Yeah, I need to get on mine too. I keep telling I'm gonna do it and I don't do it.
And I also I made like a YouTube channel with my fiance, which is we're trying to get that off the ground. I've been trying to film for it, but like it's been kind of like kind of rocky because our laptop is not as the best. But mostly what you'll find on my channel is probably just little traveling videos, to be honest. Like that's the most that's coming off my channel.
Yeah, I think I'm hoping I got the right one added on YouTube. The last thing I saw was like kind of some controversy, I guess, with someone you were voice acting for. I don't remember much on it.
Oh yeah, it was. Oh yeah, about that controversy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, 2018 had a lot of controversies, guys. I was really scared. I was actually scared for my voice acting. I was scared that people were gonna turn down my voice. But yeah.
Why?
Oh, it was just like a lot of like moving, I would say, like for me, like in general, like I was moving. Some of you guys were affected with that because I didn't have a microphone. I had to get a new one, have it shipped, and then my family, and then some voice acting roles, like the girl Android one, and then some of my friends that were voice actors wanted to cancel me out of their series, and it was just like a lot of drama that I was dealing with in 2018.
Well, the Black Simmer community will welcome you.
Hell yeah. Sure, I'll take you any day, honey. I appreciate it. Cheers. And secondly, what happened to the rest of my lines?
Ow.
Like, you just got stuck on secondly. What happened with that?
Ow, damn, I gotta turn you all the way down. It's like breaking my ears.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry. X-Men, I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
Oh, we're back like 1 foot away from the mic.
Oh,
sorry.
am I too close?
No, not you. I'm talking to her.
Okay.
Okay, listen, X-Men.
Yes.
All right, on Kevin's line, when I had the part that says, first off, blah 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 blah, and secondly, you're supposed to be in blah blah blah, but you said secondly. Don't you know I was sitting there waiting for you to say the rest of the lines, and I'm like, okay, he's gonna start over, right? And so I'm listening, and you continue to go on and on. I was like, you know what? This is gonna be funny because I'm gonna use secondly.
I never finished it.
No,
Oh my
you didn't.
Oh wow. Oops.
Yeah, you never did a retake. I was waiting on it too.
Oh my goodness. What was the
But
last?
it worked out.
But it
It
worked
worked
out. Okay. I need
Yeah.
to see that. Is it posted? Is it uploaded?
Yeah, it's up there. Episode 4 prelude.
Okay, I haven't seen episode 4. Okay.
Hmm
I need to go get on to that.
It was funny. It was funny.
I was telling her, I was like, but it worked. It really did work. So.
Well, don't feel bad because a lot of times with my actors, they might chop something up so bad it's horrible. But I know how to chop and edit to make it work. So.
Oh, I used to chop off lines a lot when I was like way earlier in voice acting.
Hmm
Yeah. Oof.
I mean, hell, Lou got one of my lines. I'm like, what the fuck? And so
What?
Subtitle.
like, you know what? Let me chop his scooters up. So I chopped his line and chopped Rachel's line up and put it together. I was like, okay, it's good. So
Well, you got 100% Scottish there, honey.
what?
See, that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, Gimbit, does anybody ever ask you to do kind of accented accents for your lines?
I only did one, I think like a couple, like that were accents, but there was one for Arthur in Flyaway, I think it was, and the guy, how Star presented it for me is she said that he was like a snooty kid basically, so I had to think like a snooty British kid, and I remember doing it and I was just like, oh hello, it's me, Arthur, and I didn't like it when I heard it back because it was nasty. I was like, ew, I'm gonna send it. Ew.
It's awful. I'm perverted.
Should have hit him with that Malfoy.
You did that pretty good, though. Like, that was pretty good.
It was okay. It was mediocre. Anyways, but
Well, I mean, at least you like training yourself, self-training yourself to do it, and you're not like trying to like learn a British accent in one day. Because I hate when people do that. I can tell when people have done that.
oh yeah, when they do the I'm British laugh, and you're just like, ew, no, you're not. Get out of here. Ew. It's gross. I hate it.
Or that they try to do like some terrible Cockney one that doesn't even sound like a real Cockney person.
I remember if you watch this series, it was really good. It was the high school life, teenage high school life. It was about kids. I don't know if you guys know that.
Why are
I
kids
don't
in high
remember.
school?
I don't know, but it was like a really dramatic series, and I was like this gay little kid or so, and like when I did the voice, I was like, "Oh, I'm gay," and it was like so horrible. I was like, I'm just a little boy, and I'm just like, no. Like watching back, it was so horrible. It was bad.
Oh man, yeah. God, I remember when I like did like I was so nervous doing the American one when I was recording. It was like Pixie's voicemail or whatever. Like I didn't know if I sounded legit or not.
Oh, it was for her mail?
For her, the voicemail wasn't it Pixie? What was it? The cell phone thing?
Oh, Bryce.
Yeah, he's American, right?
No, he's oh my god, I'm not even here.
He Australian.
He's
He's definitely not Australian.
he's half
Koalas.
He's half black, half Scottish.
Oh, I thought you had
you,
Lucinda
Lou?
an American.
Lou?
No.
Come on, Lou.
No, he's half black, half Scottish.
He's talking about the character Bryce.
Right.
No, okay.
Anybody got any other questions for Kim?
How old are you?
He just
Old
said he's
enough.
23.
Got it? What are you doing?
Oh,
Say 23?
Oh.
All right, so we got 23 and 27. All right. Any other questions?
Who's 27?
Oh, note to self. I would keep that to me. Anyway, come on, Lulu.
All right. Moving on down to our rants now. Basically, video came out. I guess this photo is actually pretty old. It's like in I would say May 2018, last year. A video by Lumia talking about it was Sims, every Sims machinima ever, and it was like a parody video. Some people liked it, and some people took it serious. For those that haven't seen it, first of all, has everybody have watched it already?
No.
Nope.
And Jen, I know you've watched it. So basically what it is, just long story short, is they made like a story that you kind of see in everybody else's machinima, but they were like making it in a funny way. I remember they had like the situation of a girl becoming pregnant, or her mom's an alcoholic, and then somehow she gets surgery in high school to get fake tits and lips injections, which I don't know how that's possible.
Can I join the series?
It was actually the voices on it. I think they used the text-to-speech on it, and then they did the terrible camera thing. It's like your camera's fast as hell going from one end to another, and they pretty much got everything down. Oh yeah.
They should have got like a fake Gimbitmen, because like I love when people do my impression about me. I get into this mode when I voice act, and it's like, hello, yes. Like I get like all dramatic and shit.
But I guess for the people that have seen it, start with Jen. What did you think about it?
My first take on it was I thought it was pretty funny. But I didn't take offense to anything that was, projected out there. I mean, some of the stuff that person was, the film was about was pretty true. You do see a lot of teen pregnancy. The one thing that really caught my eye was like, he was like, oh, I'm about to go get pregnant, like in the I'm about to go run away, like the let's play teenage runaway or something like that. And I was like, that's so true, because a lot of do play teenage, let's play teenage runaway and stuff like that. See that a lot. So, I mean, I didn't take offense to it, because I'm still going to make my machinima the way I want to make it. I do have teenage pregnancy in one of them, and sex in another one. So I'm going to just make my shit the way I want to make it and keep it rolling. I mean, I just found it very funny. I didn't take offense of it at all. I mean, it's to each his own, so hey.
True. Pixie, what you think?
Like I said before, everybody's entitled to their own creativity, and I definitely did not take no offense to it. I laughed and I just kept it moving.
Oh, but...
Oh, girl.
Well,
no, go ahead, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, as you know, mine's just gonna be a little bit more descriptive. Overall, the video was funny as hell. Like, I didn't take much offense to it. Not the video itself, because I actually enjoyed watching that. Like the funny shit they put, like she was saying this was just like Ash or whatever the girl's name was, my only token back friend, which I do see that in a lot of machinimas. And I was actually waiting for him. I thought he was gonna make fun of something from a type of series that we do as the sim directors we are, and I was looking for something like that, but we didn't get hit with that at all. So I kind of am relieved about that a little bit. The thing I did not like though was at the end of the machinima, it said something like, it was telling people to stop making these type of videos, blah blah blah, and like kind of sounding like propaganda, like it's wrong to do that or something. And it's like, I'm not trying to be a hypocrite. I kind of say the same thing too. I like to see new stuff, but I always tell people, if it's what makes you happy, make it. It's your creativity. You know, it's not like there's rules to making machinimas. Hell, people make porn for Pornhub on The Sims.
Okay. Oh yeah.
I'm not lying either. There's like a series out that is like pornography for Sims 4.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it. I mean, I don't think the message at the end should have been in the video. They should have just released the video itself and then just kept it at that, because I was looking at the comments in the video, and I left one myself. I was just like, didn't see any references to Inland Unsane events. I'm disappointed, lol. But I was reading the other stuff, and they're like, some people are pissed about it, some people are funny, some people said it's going to divide the community. You know, I'm hoping it doesn't get that bad, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to address that one. Link in the description if anyone's interested in seeing the video we're talking about.
Oh dang, the thesis.
Yeah, right. And Gim, do you have any opinion on that? Just kind of what you heard.
Fuck it, make whatever you want to make, you know, at least you're having fun, you know?
Exactly.
Well, if you ask me, a lot of times people do stuff because it's relatable, stuff that they see or experience. There's a lot of damn kids running around with babies.
True, yes.
So, and it's all about how your story is and how you bring it to life. Just like my series, Fade, okay, it has teen pregnancy, but the shit get real good. You just have to tune in because it gets spicy, girl. Yes, honey. But, yeah, like Keita, she don't be running away. She leave for a day, but she come back the same day. They ain't running away. All these teenagers out here running away. This is what I call running away, but you really ain't running away. You just, you know, going over your friend or whatever, doing what you want to, and come back for a couple hours. But anyway, so it's all about the story, how you bring it to life. Like, people gonna get into it, they gonna get jiggy with it, or they're not gonna get jiggy with it. It is the way it is.
I will say myself, I have fallen captive of that as well, making the story about the girl running away. So.
Oh, for real? Who ran away? What's the name?
It was a Sims series I made. It was How to Get to the Moon.
Oh shit! Did she make it?
She ran away.
Okay.
She got a hunk, so I mean, she's doing good.
Oh shit! Okay. I like that. X-Men, I got you.
Well, one thing I'll add on to that, how many videos and TV shows have you guys seen where it helped the same situation? Like somebody ran away, or somebody got pregnant, but you still enjoyed it, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so it shouldn't be no different from a Sims machinima. It's obviously the same plot, but I mean, if that's what you enjoy watching, that's what some people enjoy watching, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, but they all don't end up being the same anyways. They be different. It be different storylines.
Right.
Oh yeah, and then people getting hit with the car, so that one I never understood.
Oh, I hate that.
Jennifer killing off her Sim.
I do be killing off my Sims, though, you know. My Sims don't never get happy ending, but hey, you know, gotta leave.
But yeah, that was the first thing I noticed in that video was he was like, I got run over by a car. I was like, oh wow, that's a lot of endings I've seen.
Got ran over.
I mean, Penny series.
Yep, Penny. Her Sim got hit by a car. I was like, really, bro? You couldn't stop in time when you crossed the street?
Well, overall, my message to Luma is, don't base that on everybody's machinimas because we all don't make the same shit, regardless of what you've seen or heard. If you check all 4 of us out, I'm pretty sure that we're all different, and it's not like the same stuff you've seen.
Yeah.
Anybody else got a message, or am I a lone wolf?
You're a lone wolf.
All right.
No, I agree. Like, just do what you love and don't worry about the criticism. It's just for fun.
Right.
Yes. Good one, X-Men.
Oh, shit.
Ow.
Give me a sec.
Oh, intermission.
He burned down the house.
Intermission. All right. So next, moving in is the news. Basically, what we got on the agenda today is the Sim Gurus were doing a live stream. Or I don't know if it's the Gurus or somebody, but basically now they're saying Alexa is going to be able to play Sims music, and I guess it's supposed to be connected to your Sims 4 from what I've seen. Anyone excited for that?
Hell no. Why the hell do I want to listen to damn Sims 4 music? It is like the crappiest music ever. You might as well go ahead and have a kid play their little toy instrument.
On the Sims 2, that R&B music was the shit though.
What R&B music? Girl, I don't even listen to that playlist.
Sims
No.
2, Sims 2.
Oh, Sims 2.
the Urban
Oh,
Sims?
okay. I thought you said Sims 4.
You know they had that going on that R&B music. I was like, oh shit.
This that make love and make babies music.
I'm sorry to say, but Sims Herbs have the best music because they have Black Eyed Peas, but
That's why I was saying the Urban Sims was the best.
Hold up. To my Sim Herbs.
Yep.
Yeah, Urban Sims.
Urban Sims. We ain't talking about like Urban Sims on the Xbox or the PlayStation.
Yeah, that's the one. Herbs. It's called Herbs.
Okay, go ahead. Y'all can have that one.
What? How you know? It has the Black Eyed Peas. How do you hate that?
No, but
Yeah,
I'm
it
just
was the
saying,
best.
like, I mean, I love Black Eyed Peas, but I'm saying, like, the Herb Sims, come on now.
I don't know. My character slept with Fergie. That's all I know.
Hold up, this is the music right here? This is it?
What? No. What the hell is up?
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. This Sim Herbs, right? Pixie?
What the fuck? All right, folks. So that was the ending music of the podcast. Everyone have a good night.
Bye, no.
No, but the herbs was awesome. Like you could like do shit with celebrities and shit. Like that was great. Like I wish they would make another one of that.
And you had your own apartment and stuff, and you had to like work. Oh my goodness.
And you have that dog got pissed everywhere.
Oh, I fucking hated that dog.
Dog would like piss every 12 seconds. Like what the fuck is it drinking? God, oh man, yeah. But yeah, it was, you got that, and then you could be like punk underground, or you can like be a celebrity, like and make like 3,000 just for doing a photo shoot. But
we got cheat codes for that though.
Wait, what was your sim from, Lou?
I always chose the urban thing, like the hip hop, where they do the little synchronized dance at the truck.
Oh, I would do the emo one where they'll be underground, you know?
Yeah, and then they have the fighting cage in the back. Like that was awesome.
Yeah. See, this was the shit back then.
Ooh.
Reminisce. Alright, moving on to the next part of the news. There is no patch, I repeat, no patch for PC or console in January, so they're not gonna fuck up our game this month. Yay.
Yay!
Oh, I better hear some energy off of that.
Why did they even do it? Like, it gets on my nerves.
Photos be disappearing and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Like, these updates is ridiculous. Why?
Yeah, so Sim Gurus, you hear us. No more updates, no more patches. Alright, fix the damn game.
Like, come on. Oh my gosh. Why you gonna try to fix something that ain't broke?
For real.
I don't know, it's kind of like what we were saying in our last podcast. It's kind of weird how, like, when most of these mods come out, they, like, do stuff to, like, shut it down every single time.
Oh yeah.
That's just sad. Even then, like I'd rather just get my CDs. I don't care, 20 CDs, whichever the last expansion I install, I use that CD to play my damn game. I ain't gotta worry about no internet connection. I don't worry about no updates. Like, let's go back to that. Like, come on.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely agree. I was gonna say, Pixie, how do you feel about it? All right, folks, Pixie.
Pix.
I was saying that I'm glad that they're not doing any more updates and stuff like that. I wish we can go back to the old days. I'm sick and tired of this digital bullshit.
Me too, man.
You know, but it is what it is.
All right, and then moving on to the next part of the news. It's already passed, but I guess the next live stream, Maxis Monthly. I don't know if it's supposed to be February 8th going forward, because they just did the other one January 8th, and that's what we found out about the Alexa-enabled devices. Is anybody even curious what the hell they're going to come out with going forward?
Who the hell are we talking about?
Yeah, I lost the question.
Anything with the news, it's always about the gurus.
Okay. Well, damn you gurus. There we go.
And apparently it's supposed to be some type of talk show, so imagine that.
Wait, there's gonna be a talk show with, like, what, Sims?
I don't know who's actually doing it, but it's supposed to be Sim-based wise. They're probably gonna invite all those Let's Play celebrities and all that, because I know one of them's getting sponsored right now. I forgot her name. I think it's Baby Arrow or something.
Is Sim Supply going or no?
I have no clue who's gonna be on it. Not a lot of information is on about it right now, but I guess they're just letting people know it's going to be what they're doing going forward.
Well, I do know that there's some Let's Players already in that Get Famous pack already. That's in that game. The Let's Players are already in that expansion pack, so I'm assuming it has to do with some of them.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they have Ninja on one of the episodes. But most of the news is pretty much just the Sim Gurus just expressing their excitement for 2019. Said big things are supposed to be coming, even though we've been told that before.
They need to hurry on making freaking university already.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you. Yeah, I was just.
Sick and tired of having cars.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you guys. What do you want to see going forward? Start with Jen.
I want to see some cars. Well, mainly just the cars, because I'm like tired of green screen all freaking time. So that's mainly what my focus is. But I know they said that they wasn't even worried about cars right now, so just we'll see.
Yeah, true. Pixie, what do you want to see going forward?
Yeah, I just said university and cars. I just want to be able to have them where they can go to college and, you know, and stuff like that. Those interactions that were fun in The Sims 3 and The Sims 2. And definitely cars.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you to speak on that university pack. Like, I mean, what would you like to see in the pack itself? Like, obviously, it's gonna have a college and probably have like pre-made sorority and frat, and then like the, you know, pre-made roommates. But what do you want to see, like, kind of added, like game-wise function?
Yeah, all the interactions that comes with it. You know, classes. You know how in the games that were in the careers that we actually get to go with them to work, like the hospital, the detective, and all that, and the science, that we're able to go with them to work. Well, they should be able to do that with university, having us being able to go with them when they go to college and go to class, and you know, and experience that you know, that college life, everything that's has to do with it. Don't just have, you know, make, you know, like a half expansion pack or whatever. Just throw something in there. No, just actually make a full-blown pack where you're able to experience the college life itself. Everything, the parties, the fraps, all that stuff. You know?
Yeah, and beer pong too. Oh man, another good thing.
Right.
And then Mo, what do you want to see going forward 2019 for The Sims?
Most definitely vehicles like a school bus. I want to see, a Tesla. Like, like I want to see a Prius. Like I want to see all these great things. I want to see a train where you're able to ride a train, like New York, Times Square. Like I want those things. I also would like for them to do like the careers, but you actually be like to go to the barber shop, like with the hair stuff, like people actually doing your hair. Not just the modders creating animations for I want them to actually do stuff with that to where it could be more relatable and be a little bit more realistic, because a lot of people get their hair done, a lot of people get their nails done. What else I want to see? I want to see like, this is over the top, but like the lottery, like we can actually try to win. Well, shit, we got cheat codes for that. Okay, stretch that. But you get what I'm saying. Like, enhance more things for the real world people.
Yeah, true. Gambit, what do you want to see Sims 4 going forward?
Less expansion packs. Like add-ons, like they keep on doing. Like they'll be like, oh, here's pets, but you need actually the pets. But no, like the cars, like literally, like cars need to be imported already. And I'm like, I haven't checked Sims 4 until like I think it was this year I was checking out, or last month, and I was just like, wait, so they haven't imported cars? I was like, it's so late in the game, they haven't done this?
Right.
Yeah, that's true. Some of the things I would like to see.
Add the toddlers.
Yeah.
Right.
Some of the things I would like to see added. I would like them to make more lots that are kind of based on more of the East Coast side. Like, I feel like everything they're releasing, they're trying to be California, which, I mean, helps with my series, but I'd like to see, like, more, like, countryside stuff, or, like, a different country, and not just the jungle thing, like, making it more exotic. Like, I see, like, a Miami-type place, or, the major cities that you guys have in the United States. And definitely Vegas. Like, I would like to see a Vegas set. Like, they need a casino for gambling and all that. That'd be another way for your character to make money. I'm pretty sure somebody will let's play gambling person.
Right.
That's one of the things that I did like about the Sims 3 game, is all the worlds they came up with in that game. They came up with so many worlds in that game. Even like the Las Vegas one, they called it Lucky Palms. That had to do with gambling and all that type of stuff. They even had a world where kind of was like an alien world and stuff. They had so many worlds they came up with.
Yeah.
It was like add-ons, in that game. Like, I don't understand why is it that they can't do the same thing with The Sims 4.
Yeah, and I would like bigger lots too. Like, I feel like, because I have to do like multiple save games, like on different parts of the city, just for my one show, and like, I feel like I could like take care of that if they give me access to like a whole big lot, like how it was in The Sims 3 open world. But I guess it's all wishful thinking right now. But if anybody hears it from The Sims or one of the gurus hear this is what we want. Vehicles, number one.
That's definitely.
That'd be awesome.
All right, that's all that they've got for the news so far. Haven't been really active on the news section. I'm hoping a lot more stuff. I hope they announce something for March or spring break coming up. I think it'd be a perfect time to release Sims for spring break vacation or something,
Oh yeah, totally rad, dude.
Alright, and that is the end of episode 4. Gonna leave with Jen. Do you have any closing statements for this episode?
Y'all, my series, Rachel How Did Rachel Met Me Part 3 is out, so go check it out for your girl. And
The hell was that?
What was what?
Oh my!
Hear what?
Shut the fuck up! And I was like,
No, that's probably my son, and they're playing his Call of Duty or something.
He's like, I'm used to it. It doesn't face her anymore.
I didn't think it came from him through the door. I got my door closed. God, leave.
Oh, all
I
right.
should have muted it. Damn.
All right, Pixie, what's your closing statement?
It's shut the fuck up. No.
I'm gonna get him. It's late. Them neighbors probably like, this bitch don't go to sleep.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh, damn. Alright, I'm sorry. Pixie, what's your closing statement today?
Oh gosh, boy, be quiet.
Well, I'm still filming and editing episode 3. Yes, I know. It's coming. I know I'm taking my time, but you know, it is what it is. It's definitely coming soon. I already started writing script 4 for it, and I'm really excited because the story is getting a little more deeper with each and every character, and I'm looking forward to that. I also been streaming a lot lately, you know, on Twitch. So if you guys are interested in watching me, you know, play whatever game, Sims, Walking Dead, whatever it is, you're more than welcome to join me. And all my social media, everything is all Pixxelrella.
Alright. And Mo.
Pixxelrella dressed in yellow.
Alright, and
Ooh,
Mo.
how you doing, Mr. Fella?
And Mo, what's your closing statement?
Yes, guys, let's go ahead and get that hashtag #SIMTAINMENT. Not Sim Entertainment, but Sim, SIMTAINMENT, TAINMENT. Let's get that hashtag rolling. Let us know what you guys enjoy about the podcast, and what would you like to see, or if you want to be a special guest, if you want to send in your sim letter. Sorry we didn't do sim letter today, but we'll get you next time we do our podcast. Any hoots, you know, I'm working on Fade. I actually got another project, but I'm not going to talk about it. Maybe on the next segment I'll discuss it, but it's actually going to be like a spin-off of my Fade series, so everything that you see is going to be connected per se. But yeah, so I'm in the process of working on episode 4, the official episode. I've been having little issues with my game. I'm still trying to work out the kinks with that, so hopefully I can get things smooth sailing, and I'm aiming to probably have episode 4 released by the end of this month. So keep your toes, your nose, and your ass crossed.
Alright, and then did we update our game finally?
Oh no. Hold up. I missed everything you just said.
Alright, moving on to our last guest. Gimbitmen.
Yeah, she updated her game.
Oh, you asked if I update?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I cannot hear y'all. What
Oh.
the hell is going on?
Hello?
Hold up. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello? Anybody? Anybody home?
Gotta reset your output.
I'm just a little kid. I need my mommy. Okay, I guess something wrong with my headphones, I assume. But to answer your question, which I think I heard correctly, you asked have I updated yet? Yes, I have updated my game, unfortunately, because I thought maybe it was going to fix my problem, but apparently it didn't. So I'm still trying to work out the kinks, but I did update.
All right. And Gimbit, what is your closing statement, and how can people contact you for anything?
My closing statement is, it was fun. It was fun, this podcast. Not much updates on my channel. Maybe just traveling mostly. Videos I'll be doing. And my fiance and I will be doing a YouTube channel. I do not know what it is.
Fiance.
Oh, I see shit where her parts works in.
My fiance.
There we go, fiance.
We'll be making a channel, and it'll be posted on my Instagram. And if anybody wants to find me, or just be nosy and stalking me, or just needs me for a series, whatever, it's Gimbitmen in all of my social medias.
All right. And my closing statement is currently working on Unsane episode 3, I believe. Yeah. That, and then Vamps 2 will be after that, and then back to Inland. Inland, I'm probably going to continue with the main story, because you guys have already seen from everybody's point of view in the city, basically. There's a couple that I'm missing, but we'll do them later, so I'm excited to be working on that. So, Gimbit, I know to contact you on here now, so I know you're not ignoring me on Skype.
Why you gotta call me out?
I'm kidding. And with that, that is episode 4 of our SIMTAINMENT podcast. Our cities need us. Y'all have a good night.
Good night. Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Night.
Bye. Bye.